Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo, and I am here this morning for Kimetsu no Yaiba, episode 8, I think. Yep, episode 8. Last time on Kimetsu no Yaiba, we've come across the person who I think is going to be our big bad evil guy, Kibutsuji Muzan, this Michael Jackson looking dapper douchebag, demon who is living like a normal human with what seems to be a normal human wife and a normal human daughter. We'll see what's going on there. But he's just hanging out in this town, Kiriyoshikage style, and can turn people into demons by just like giving them a little love tap, little scratch, just a little bit, and then boom, demon. So that's pretty OP. I've got a feeling that Tanjiro has absolutely no chance of actually defeating this guy at this point. I think this is one of those situations where our MC meets the big bad guy but can't actually do anything to him. Hologram style or Star Wars hologram style or anything like that. Which is interesting. We'll have to see whether it's used to good effect, whether it's cool. And whether Tanjiro actually makes an attempt here, if he actually tries in public to defeat this guy in front of his family, I don't think he'll be able to. I don't think trying is a very good idea, but we'll have to see. In any case, things are starting to heat up. Yeah, getting this close to the villain is pretty big sign that we're on the right track and the show's going to begin. The only confusing part about that is that we still haven't really met our other characters. Yellow dude and guy with the face mask thing and the two swords and the girl with the butterfly. Like, we met them all in, except for the mask guy. We met them all in passing at the trials, but where are they? How will our characters collide? I'm interested to find out. And who was that weird guy who was implied to be like their next step of teacher? The guy with the crow. Who dat? Things are heating up. Things are getting interesting. So, let's see where this show's going to take us. I've got episode 8 up and ready. It's at 0 seconds. There will be multiple versions of this reaction video. You can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there in the description down there if that's easy for you. You're watching the timer-based version on YouTube right now. It'll have discussion at the end and a beep-beep timer at the beginning if you want to sync up with your own media. Again, whatever works. And the beep-beep timer at the beginning will go boop, 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 beep, and on the beep and the green light is the same frame that Kimetsu starts playing on my screen, so if you're playing along with your own version, that's probably when you want to do so. That beep beep timer will go right here. Yep. Insta-demon. Rawr. Rawr. Too late. And it's spreading. Yeah, where are those guys? I want to meet them. They seem cool. Let's build some tension. And release it. The smell of enchanting blood. Okay. It's a cool title. Oh, that's a CG crowd. So is she not going to be demonified? I guess. Yet. Oh, he creepy. Oh, see ya. Yes, that is my name. All right. All right, Tanjiro. Dude, it's a demon. Yo. Polizei, please. Oh? Whoa. Whoa. What? What? God damn, that looks good. This is an area of effect like enchantment. Ah. Ah. How are you gonna do that? What? A demon doctor who's working against? There are factions amongst demons. Okay. Sure you are. You're just getting your family out of the way so you can act unrestrained. Okay then. Well, rip. Ah, you just touched him. Dude. Ah. Now you fucked up. That's two. Two strikes, buddy. Getting real close to 3. Too late. Yep, that's 3. Oh! Oh! Woo! And we got a big boy here. Look, man, I'm having a bad day. Just leave him alone. Hi, pretty lady. Nope, you look great. Nope, you look great, dude. You look lovely. Holy shit, this voice actor is killing it. All right, cars. Scratch. Never mind. Oh, holy shit, this is so good. This is how you do a villain, man. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo. That was so good. Ooh. I need to remember to breathe. That's not Tanjiro, that's father? There's history there. Okay. Okay. Gosh. Let's maybe not do that. That's all I wanted. I love him. Oh, it's that guy. It's not one of the other two. I'm assuming that these two will end up fighting the other two. So is he a demon too? Oh. That's cute, Tanjiro. That's cute. Dude, uh, it's not real. Okay. It would make sense. Tell us otherwise. Okay. Not off to the best start, but. What makes you not normal? Hmm. What is this curse? Please do. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Vegetarian vampire style. Why? Oh, okay. But I thought Kibutsuji Muzan was the only one who could. Right. Okay. Why? Why would you do that to him, though? Uh-huh. All right. I love their dynamic. It was to save his life. Okay. All right, here's the duo. Wait, is he the one who flings like arrows in the OP? Whoa. Uh, she warned you, dude. Uh-huh. Oh, so you don't actually know. Okay. Hmm. A secondary quest. Okay. Hmm. Aww. Hmm. High level quest. Okay. He'll do whatever it takes. Mm-hmm. uh, lucky the fight came to you. Is that the end? That's the end. That was a fast episode. That's how you know it's good. And we should have our Taisho secret thing. Wow, that's pretty prolific. Oh boy. What happened when she slipped on the step? What did you see? All right. I think this might be my favorite episode so far. Um and we'll talk about why. There are a couple of reasons. One is just the general production, and some of the scenes were really visually impressive and just super interesting. And two is just I'm growing to really like Kibutsuji Muzan as a villain, and this is just the second episode that we've actually seen him. I guess you could say the third since he's been introduced. But damn, do I buy him as an ancient demon villain who has like this restrained, careful, but explosive rage. That's what I think we saw here. It's like everything that he does is to serve the purpose of like staying hidden, staying safe, keeping his cover. But if you poke him enough times, he explodes and shit gets insane. So, before the OP, we kind of cover some of that stuff again. There was a scene in the OP that I wanted to look at again here. Yeah. That is the eye guy. So he shoots like 2D arrows of some kind, and she throws balls. And looks like Tanjiro just sliced some of them in half. I'm guessing this is gonna be one of them close to Kibutsuji Muzan level demons. With the whole awakened blood or whatever thing. I don't know. Interesting. Still need to meet those guys, but that's okay. We met some other interesting characters, and that's cool. The scent of enchanting blood. Alright. So. Stupid cops being stupid. Can't rely on anybody but Tanjiro himself. And okay, maybe this is just a cliche and maybe you don't like it, but I like this kind of cliche. The shonen protagonist stating their goal clearly. I'm not letting you get away. I'm gonna follow you to the ends of hell, and I am going to cut your head off with my sword. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, I'm all for that. That's awesome. Good, Tanjiro. The other thing that this does is we know that Tanjiro is not capable of doing this right now, so Tanjiro must grow stronger. And that's like the core of shonen storytelling. Main character must grow stronger. And just these little from Muzan. Oh, so good. So good. Stupid cops are stupid. And then here is our duo. And we're shown that they're important just based on the lighting. Like everyone else is in full shadow and they are not. Their eyes still are, but they have light upon them. And she reacts. And then she does her spell. And this is the first point where I was like, whoa, this looks really cool. Because it does. Look how cool that looks. Aroma of visual fantasy. What are all these patterns? I don't know, dude, but they look great. The way that they're layered in between the cops. So that there's a layer back behind these two, and then this layer is over in front of them, and then this cop and Tanjiro and the guy are all in front of that, and we get another layer come in above them. Or above these two cops, I guess. Yeah. Really sells these, like, these streamers of scent. Which is, I guess, what this is supposed to be. It's pretty cool. And then solid characterization on these two. And as I said during the reaction, I really like the dynamic between them. The sort of infatuated second, which is him. I like that. I think it's cute. Okay, and then we see Muzan interacting with his family, putting on that face, and he does this little, like, I think he does this little head tilty thing. No? Did I just miss it? There, yeah, very classic. Super creepy. I also just want to point out that the amount of variation in these CG background characters is really it's really cool. Like, I don't think that, as far as I can remember, I've seen any duplicates. They've all had unique outfits, unique hairstyles, unique stances and stuff. And it's not like they're just randomly walking around either, which is normally the case for CG crowds. They're clumped up and standing and talking together. Like this character over here on the side, this guy in the green suit, was specifically modeled to just stand there and look like he's in the midst of a conversation with someone else. They've got the body language all down. It's really quite cool. Okay, and then we get the knockout scene of the episode, IMO, which is Kibutsuji Muzan on his own has no reason to mess with these people. But as soon as we have characters who are drunk bumping into a character who we know is way, way strong and kind of evil, we're just waiting. We're just waiting for him to snap. And I think it says something about his character that he's just trying to walk by, right? He's just trying to get down this alley. This guy barely bumps into him. He stops. And he's like, he just, forgive me. I'm moving on. I have no need to do this. Strike two. Really? You really gonna do this? Really? I'm just trying to walk down this alley. I'm in a hurry. Let me go. And now let's insult him. You look like shit. You're all pale and pasty. You look like a dead man. Uh-huh. And then we get one of those classic ufotable impacts. And he's dead. Instantly. That's a skull versus a brick wall. Skull does not win in this situation. Boom. Konoyaro! Boom! Another one. And then a little something else in his character. He's not going to rest until this insult has been remedied. Like, he doesn't take that sitting down. No chance. He's gonna destroy you. All of you. Because he's pissed. Do I look like shit to you? Do I look pale? And this is a perfect way for him to say some grandiose, very narcissistic things, like, I'm an immortal being close to perfection. Infinitely close to perfection. A little bit of Cars in there. A little bit of Dio in there. Little mashup of good villainous traits. Ooh, I love it. I love it. So, then he does this finger thing. And I thought he was just gonna scratch. So I'm like, all right, he's just gonna give her a little scratch on the forehead, turn her into a demon. It's all good. No. No. Poke. Oh. What's that? What kind of sound effect do we get for that? It's just a crunch. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's wonderfully creepy. And then the animation that comes in as she goopifies. Look at the blood. It's so good. And then let's see. Yeah, okay. When she like goopifies, and this is all key animated. This is all, it's like 90s OVA horror. She like reaches out and collapses in a puff of smoke. God damn. And then you wanna make your demon lord guy seem powerful? Have him snap and have his minions just appear. Alright, how is this counted? Okay. Also, the timing on this snap is amazing. Whoosh. Yes, my master. And here we have a bit of an interesting reveal. He's seen those earrings before. Now, we don't have any information on where Tanjiro got those earrings. But he's met someone before. Someone with the same color hair as Tanjiro. Wearing those earrings. Someone who looks amazingly like a very grown-up Tanjiro. And who appears to have a red one of those special swords. I'm gonna say that's Tanjiro's papa. That's my guess. There's some like Meruem in here, you know? Specifically here, I don't know why. It's something about the way this hat fits on his head. He looks a lot like Meruem here. And it's awesome. I quite like this section where we have this well-meaning udon seller who just wants people to enjoy his udon and is just pissed because they ran off without finishing the bowl. It's just like, 2 for me. She doesn't eat. Fantastic. All right. And then we run into him. I think this is great. This is just fantastic, calling her an eyesore. And Tanjiro, the whole time they're walking, is just trying to convince him, like, no, she's beautiful. What are you talking about? This is my beloved sister. You can't say that. That's so mean. I love it. It's got to be the muzzle. He just casually walks through the wall. Let's go, dude. We see this this thing. So that's probably the cloaking barrier. All right. So then we learn a bunch of interesting stuff about this lady who has introduced herself as a demon, but also a doctor for humans, who has modified her own body and his so that they can not only live in human society, but not have to eat flesh and blood, at least not too much. And so they can do the well-meaning vegetarian vampire thing and only drink blood that is offered to them, not kill for it. Which is awesome. I think that's cool. So now we've got allies who are who are in between worlds, right? In the same way that Nezuko kind of is in between demon and human, but by their own thing. And because of that, they can reveal that there's something else going on with Nezuko, that she's a unique case, and potentially the answer, potentially holds the secret to turning demons back into humans. And I think the implication here is that they would rather be human than demon. And she contradicts what we've heard before. So this is interesting because what it tells us is that instead of characters in world constantly being a voice for the author, so they're, any information provided by characters in world is accurate, right? For example, Kibutsuji Muzan is the only demon who can create other demons. That's a statement about the nature of this world, and it's one that it doesn't seem to make perfect sense given what we know. And so we question it. Now we have confirmation that not all the characters know everything. Nobody in this world is omnipotent or is omniscient. And so that adds a lot of nuance to what do you believe. Characters can come in and bring their own perspectives on things happening in the world without having to take it all as rote and true. I think that's really good. It's kind of clever, and I think a solid way to cause us to continue questioning the nature of this world and the nature of this reality. I think that's really good. Again, I really like their dynamic, where he's just totally head over heels in love with her. Yeah, she's pure, trustworthy, awesome. We got this guy with the eye hands, like the Demogorgon from Pan's Labyrinth. I think it's called the Demogorgon, right? I'm pretty sure. Super creepy. This scene and the sound for it. Oh, that's wonderfully creepy. Yeah, these two are just wonderfully creepy. So we get some insight into their moves and the way they fight, and that's what we sort of lead with in their characterization. Got this ball bouncing. The way she catches it there is as though she has pretty significant control over it. And then we lead in to his characterization with the eye things instead of his face. So he's kind of a tracker type. Real creepy. Real cool. All right. And then when the ball bursts through, when does that happen? So we know they're on the way. Have this conversation. And right on cue, boom, incoming. Yeah, okay, so it goes straight through the barrier. And that's what he notices. When do the lights go out? Bonk. So you have to assume that one of the balls hit the light. Oh, it was that one. Bonk. No. Oh, did they just collide? I guess not. No, they just flew past each other. So that one bounces up, hits the light, and comes back down. Okay. Pretty cool. As usual, Ufotable with the over the top digital After Effects, like the smoke and the bits of debris shattering everywhere and stuff like that. Always good. Always good for selling it. And their joy and their sort of catchphrase, which they've translated to vindictively. Pretty cool. So we have a perfect setup for another fight next episode. This time with two direct underlings of Kibutsuji Muzan, who I assume will be relatively small fry. And maybe we'll get to see these two demon people show their stuff a little bit, see what other forms this smell of enchanting blood technique can do, and what this guy has under his belt too. All in all, I think this is a really good episode. And I think most of it centers around the characterization and that moment in the alley with Kibutsuji Muzan, where we see sort of, we got a taste of it when he reaches out and just casually scratches a guy in a crowd and turns him into a demon. But it's when we see him just trying to make his way down this alley, and these motherfuckers get in his way. But they don't just get in his way, they stay there. And he tells them, I just want to move on. I'm in a hurry. And they keep fucking with him. And he just explodes. I love it. I love it. Because it's not as though he's just going around maniacally laughing, turning people into demons and killing them. He only does it when he has to, or when it's useful, or when he gets really pissed off. And that makes for an interesting villain. Again, it reminds me quite a bit of Kage. Hiding in plain sight, just wants to live a quiet life, doesn't want to do anything to draw attention to himself, doesn't necessarily want to go and actively hurt people, but if you mess with his quiet life, you're in his way, and he's not going to allow that. No chance. I love it. I love it. This show just got better, IMO. Okay, that's gonna be it for me. So, any thoughts you have, drop them in the comments. I'd love to read them, see them, hear what you think. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Kimetsu no Yaiba, episode 8. I hope you've enjoyed it as much or more than I have. I hope to see you in the comments, and I hope to catch you next week in the next episode. Peace.